Welcome to English 1101 first semester of composition at College of DuPage. I'm going to take a couple minutes here to walk you through the menu here to know how to navigate the course. We are going to be working at a pretty fast pace over the next 5 weeks to get 4 writing projects done and do a lot of reading. And so here are some tips as you get started to navigate the course. Announcements, you'll receive them via email as well as have them posted here. And this is a reminder to check your College of DuPage email. That's where you will get communication from your professors. Here is the content area of the menu. Take some time to go into the syllabus. You'll see general departmental objectives, and then you will see specifically how I have applied them for this experience where we will be reading Fast Food Nation and writing about a topic that we are all involved in, eating, specifically looking at eating practices in the fast food industry in the United States. The Units tab has all of the instructions you will need for the assignments. You're writing 4 papers. Each one of them have some sequences, some steps along the way, and so it's very important that you take some time to get familiar with the unit as you set out to work in it. Read this general information and scroll down and you will see all of the course laid out for you. You will need to go into each unit for specific instructions for those. Before I open up one of those, I'm going to just show you another tab here, due dates. This should help you keep track of all of the assignments and make sure that you turn them in on time. There's very little time, very little wiggle room for any kind of lateness in this class. If you're having a problem, make sure to get in touch with me, but pretty much most days you'll be turning in some piece of an assignment working towards those 4 projects. I'm going to take just another moment now to go into the first unit that you are already working on and make sure that you see that the work for this unit, which is Unit 2, many of you have already posted from Unit 1, which is the introduction. Unit 2, importantly, read through the overview. You are going to need to collect information on yourself and get started with that now in order to write the paper. And so we read the overview, read this information, and then you will see the summary writing you're going to start with by reading the essay, Pleasures of Eating. Here's the tab to it. You can go right to that site and read the essay. What I want to point out to you now is to make sure, though, that you get started on Unit 2, Part 2, Food Inventory. So you are working on the Wendell Berry reading, but make sure that you are starting to collect data on yourself because you will need this data in order to write your essay. So click on that and you will see that what I'm asking you to do is record everything that you eat and drink over the course of the next few days. You should be able to get about 5 days worth of data in this shortened semester. And here are some things to think about as you collect that data, what you ate, who you ate it with, how long it took you. I imagine that this assignment is going to show the impact of our current restrictions for the pandemic, as many of us are spending a lot more time at home than we used to and a lot less time in our cars than we used to. But all this part of the assignment asks you to do is to keep track of what you eat. You can use this form here to keep track and submit, or you can do your own simple list. However you want to organize that information, you should begin to collect it, though, so that you have enough data to write the essay. And anytime you are in a unit, you can go back to the unit itself, or you can go back to the page that I showed you where all of the units are. So just take some time to get familiar with Blackboard and how it works if you haven't taken an online class. And I will be checking in with you soon to make sure that things are going well. And of course, many of you have already started to do your work for the introductions, and some of you have emailed me. So please stay in touch. Let me know what questions you have, and I hope you enjoyed the class.